Alright, so this is Stories, the Path of Destinies. I don't know anything about this game, but right now it looks really blurry. What's Omen site? Visit store page. This looks like DLC.
Harbinger. Your presence is the sign.
Alright, I'm just gonna back out of that because I have no idea what that is yet. Can lower audio a bit slightly. I think the rest is fine. Okay, that's all fine, that's all fine. How many settings? Alright.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods. Midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
That escalated quickly. So yeah,
the kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
So I don't know anything about this game. Protect Peter. None of my buttons do anything. I can pause. That button does something. Can I pick this up? No. Can I jump off? No, there's an invisible wall. I can't jump at all. Maybe it just doesn't give me any controls yet. And that's some culling. Look at that rock. Right above, at the middle of the screen at the top. Oh, that's happening. Also on the left, on the... I think that's a box. What was this thing over here?
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Next to attack. Well, the art style is definitely interesting, and the way the story is told is pretty interesting. It's basically like a storybook, like someone's narrating it. When an enemy is about to attack, press L plus X to counter. Countering can interrupt any other actions. Got it. Music is very loud. Maybe sound effects too. It's very lenient on that. Very lenient. It is so loud. I think that's a bit better. Camera is kind of eh. Movement, it's okay. Turning is eh. Slows you down. Because acceleration. Combat's okay so far. Very lenient.
A dropship flew
but that's
overhead.
fine.
He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Oh, what? Hold to grab. Hold L to aim, and then throw. Okay. I threw a raven. Wonder what the combo multiplier is for.
Right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts.
Wrong
Where
sword.
was Renato going to get a hero sword?
So the rabbit had a sword. Had a hero sword. Oh, is it in this chest? Can I break anything?
I could forge a hero sword here, but I'm going to need ore.
Sword crafting. This is the sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gotta require materials from the chests gathered throughout Boreas. Selected swords, current level, and special power. Ooh. Selected sword, special power at the next level. Resources need to upgrade. Don't have enough materials or resources. Oh, there's different swords. Okay.
I hope nobody minds if I use this stuff.
I got stuff. I can make... I can just make the hero sword.
A hero sword. QED.
And I need more ore to upgrade it. Allows one to heal itself. Ooh. Cost energy. Okay, interesting. Wonder what the gem thing is for. I couldn't do anything with it.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Stab the door to open it. Alright. So... I can't check what my sword is then. Until I find another workbench. Does it do more damage now? Or...
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens.
Game seems very easy right now. My damage did not go up.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down.
I got
Thing
it up.
was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Oh my god, skill tree. Skills. Each time you gain a level, you gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar scattered throughout Boreas to gain new powerful abilities or upgrade existing ones. Skill trees. There are 4 tiers of skills. The more traits you discover, the more tiers you unlock. Skill info. Here you can find the description of each skill and unlock its requirements. You have a skill point to spend. Go and buy the hook shot skill. What if I don't want it? What if I want something else? I kind of want to dash. Ah, that's why none of my buttons work. I have to unlock everything. So I'm not going to need health or speed, right? Oh, maybe stamina. So I'm just going to unlock everything else. I may regret that.
Starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
How to freeze time while attacking. Posts can be hooked in order to cross gaps. Press Y to hook posts. Hooking consumes stamina, or to pull enemies towards you. So is stamina just a thing? What was the button? Can I fall off? Oh, it was Y. I don't seem to have stamina. I mean, there's that bar at the bottom, but it doesn't seem to change. Maybe in combat it does?
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted.
Can I just hook him?
"I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No,
Just hook him.
Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam.
Oh, he just dies. Oh no. We barely knew him. I can't hook him. I hooked him. Why couldn't I before? Weird. This is very linear so far.
Unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, in a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Health. So, what's the point of this book? Is there a point to the book? Also, there is auto-aim in this. Very slight auto-aim. When I hit those boxes, I got pulled towards them. His ashes has collision. That's a lot of health they're giving you. Oh, I can't grab the health. Does it drop anything? I broke the box.
What's the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!" it called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Reynardo could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynardo had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Reynardo a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynardo could only rescue him. Reynardo dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
You can't make new old friends. The rebellion was at a time when Reynardo needed a game changer, even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer. He could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Oh, I get to choose. Build a Sky Ripper. The rebellion was out of time and Reynardo needed a game changer. The ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer, though it was split into two pieces many years ago. Reynardo could rebuild it by getting its armature. Let's go with the old friend.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Why is it going to be really short? I have 4 ore. Gems? Gem socketing. This is the gem socketing menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that augment both your offensive and defensive capabilities. Your gauntlet has 3 sockets into which you can put gems. Select one of the sockets to see your gems. Each gem has 3 levels, and its effect increases with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in chests scattered throughout Boreas, if you're lucky enough. So I guess you have to find these before you can slot them. Okay, what about swords? I said I can make a short sword, but I can't actually. Why did he even mention that then? Like, it didn't give me enough materials for that. Or is the materials RNG from the chests? I forgot I had to do that for a second. Is that a teleporter? Oh. I can't
A very
attack.
clever engineer named Elon Muskrat had got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
That's a lot of ravens.
The Ravens had taken the town. Reynardo had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Reynardo hoped the people were just hiding. Reynardo's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
I did indeed smash something. Oh, there's a rune thingy here. Wrong sword. Oh, I need the fire sword, I guess. Wow, this is really linear, isn't it? It's just gonna make me go this way. Use altar. I don't have enough XP. Oh, I can open this, right? I mean, which way does it actually want me to go? I'll just go this way.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Oh, your stamina regens. Okay. This combat is very much like Assassin's Creed right now.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
I'm not allowed to go backwards. Why not? This combat is very much like Assassin's Creed, at least the older ones. I haven't played any of the newer ones really. I just remember in Assassin's Creed all you have to do is look at their indicators and then you automatically counter them. It was pretty much that easy. And you just abuse the combat that way.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
Okay. I can only learn dash. Requires dash. Requires dash. Everything requires dash.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Alright, dashing is useless. Because you have a counter. Unless there's attacks that you can't counter. Like it's just... as long as you're paying attention and face the right way, you can't ever get hit. Okay. Unless two attack you at the same time.
Come over here.
Okay, so combo is used for experience. Good to know. Oh no, I lost 20 health. What am I gonna do? I don't like how I can't actually explore, because it locks behind me. I need the Void Sword for this one. Wow, it didn't actually give me HP.
Ravens didn't smell any better dead, Renato thought.
Alright, what can I get? Combo. Attacks immediately when the previous attack hits. Wait, attacks immediately when the previous attack hits to land a perfect strike. When the previous attack hits? Oh, so you combo. Oh, so you press the button instead of spamming it. Press it at the right time. Slow down time after a successful counter until your next action. Take a breather and plan your next move. You don't really need that. Countering an attack now causes damage. I'm gonna try
missed
this.
his old skills.
He welcomed them back like it was at a reunion.
No HP? Oh.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Oh, this game gives you a lot of choices. Play called Zenobia. Renato and Lapino were back together, but Renato still needed a game changer to save the rebellion. Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should go kidnap the Emperor's only daughter and greatest general, Zenobia. Extracting intel out of her would turn the tide in the Civil War. The Eye of a Lost God must hold great power. Renato and Lapino were back together, but Renato still needed a game changer to save the rebellion. Even though Renato could no longer get the skyscraper's armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe he could still harness its power with Lapino's help. I'm just gonna go with capturing the daughter then.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was.
She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy.
She won't give them up easily.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino.
Taking her would change the game, all right. The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Gimme. I need all the ores. I can't do anything while on this. Can't attack. Oh, I can dash. I can't grapple though. Oh, you're dead. Cabbages. Is this just light? Oh, hi there. Alright, I should be
Hero wall.
actually...
Sword. Ice wall. Ice. Cube.
I should be trying to combo properly. I don't know. Spamming is just easier. I might be able to make a thing. Oh, I still haven't healed since last time. Huh. I really am not in range to grab him. You clearly can get in range. What the? Why do I have a teleport
These
strike?
things really slice like ham.
Why do I have a teleport strike? Excuse me? I don't understand how that works. I just press the attack button and it can't teleports me to them. What are these runes on the ground?
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo.
Go for Lupino's grease, net, fire, toad, watermelon plan.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lupino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Where's he gonna get all that? Still can't make another sword, can I? No gems either, I think. Yeah, don't have enough ores. Oh my god, health.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
The run faster is nice, but I kinda need Explore, so I don't really need it. It doesn't even do that much more damage, I think. Yeah. I don't think that combo's worth it. I think I'm better off just spamming. It doesn't even do that much damage. That much more damage, at least. Nothing else here? Alright.
Reynardo felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Reynardo, she said. Are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus.
She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lupino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lupino. You have to catch her.
How did we just let her get away like that? Were we on a ship or something?
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
What? I don't even know why I grab all this. What's that?
Once, he'd found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
Yes, I need to keep breaking things, because why not? I mean, I could grapple over there. But what's up here then? Like, multiple paths that you can't just go back and explore is kind of weird.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Pretty sure I'm supposed to be going down, right? Oh well. That's gonna lock behind me, and I can't do anything about it. That's a new enemy. The 2 frames per second. Avoid the Warlock's fire spell. It will damage anyone in the area once it explodes. Oh, there's an indicator for it. Good to know. Can you get over here? I'm getting perfect strikes by just spamming. I'm just spamming my attacks and I'm getting perfect strikes. My dash does damage. Or at least breaks those. Oh. Where did you take me?
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Game wants you to go through these areas again. That's why they lock the areas behind you when there's multiple paths. That's what I think. I don't have enough. Do I have a gem? Did I pick up one? No. Level 2 heals me, which I don't need. I think I'll just save up the ore, maybe. Oh, how do I get over there, though? There's a big chest. Why do enemies heal if you don't hurt them? Bit obnoxious.
Renato reached the outpost.
I can't move.
The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, "Please, you're enjoying this a little too much," she said, shaken. "Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you?" said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans.
All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
It is too cruel. Skip the rebel base. Once Zenobia was Renato's prisoner, the next stop would be the rebel base. But the things the interrogators would do to her, Renato could skip the base and find a way to interrogate Zenobia herself. Take her to the rebel base and win the war. Once again, Zenobia was Renato's prisoner. The next stop would be the rebel's base. The things the interrogators would do to her. The thought made Renato shudder, but it was necessary so they would win the war. Yes, he would take Zenobia to his secret rebel base. Let's go for the first one. Why not?
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. "I can't take her to those creatures at the base," he whispered to Lupino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me, she'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will, shouted Lupino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
Just suddenly, he's falling. Like, the story kind of goes a bit fast.
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Oh, so she won't fight. I don't have enough
Not
gems.
quite enough, thought Renato.
Or ores. I don't really need the heal, so it doesn't really matter. Why is this post here? It doesn't want you to go backwards though. Most of the time. That camera. Love being able to not see my enemies.
And that is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
Oh my god, a side path? That wasn't a main path? What is this? Ow.
Renato wondered where he could find a snack. He was feeling a bit peckish.
Right here. Okay, that's another ice store. There's two paths I can go.
Death to traitors!
Called the ravens.
Good, the bad, and the what? Rune. Is there another fight down there, I wonder? There's not. That's an interesting thing.
There was an inscription on the platform. Balaleka lessons, with an address.
What platform? I'm so confused. Well, I can upgrade my sword to heal me, but that's not gonna do much. I can't dodge it. I can dodge out of an attack. They're just very stingy on how it goes. I lose like 150 XP.
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year.
It was that way.
Sometimes they give you a lot of heals, sometimes they don't. I see another box. I skip all of that?
Renado's paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he?
Who?
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real.
Anger management.
Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicions.
Oh, it drops ore? Okay, I'm breaking everything from now on.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Is that my ship? I can't tell. They all look kind of the same.
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless. Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So,
What?
she kissed him.
That
And it was the best kiss he'd ever had.
escalated
They held
quickly,
hands
again.
As they boarded the Farfarer,
Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss.
she looked away, wouldn't answer.
But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Wait, so am I falling again? What's going on? The story moves too fast.
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive.
We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me?
Do you even know where
Yes,
we
I
are?
must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers.
He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
Okay. So I could upgrade this. It doesn't do more damage, does it? I mean, might as well, I guess.
His trusty old sword
Maximum
was
level.
always a little better when he sharpened it.
Hold RT to activate magic swords. Swords consume energy while activated. Oh, I can switch swords whenever I want. Okay. Oh, so it only heals me if I have that activated. Oh, okay. I think.
And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing? Get it?
I like how it has dialogue for stuff that you do. Like I was breaking a bunch of the brick walls, and now I'm dashing a lot. Alright, what can I get? Countering now causes damage. Like, what did I get from these? Maximum health, stored energy, and none of that's useful.
Nice. That could be useful.
Ah, okay. Add 2 points. Oh, I got essence. I don't know how much I need to craft a weapon. Ow.
Where did that go to?
Ow. Okay, I guess the sword is actually useful. Because I'm messing up a lot. And another level up. Can I go back? Why can't I get this? It's locked. Ah, because I don't have truths. Which, whatever that is. Maybe it's a certain part of the story. I got plus energy. That's a thing now. I preferred it when I
He was
got the
practically
healing.
sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
I did find something useful. Finders keepers. That Why did those light up? Did that just flow through the floor? I don't know why these lit up. Okay. Wasn't I on the other side?
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
Combat is still fairly simple. Pretty sure I don't ever need to upgrade health or stamina until, like, the end. Maybe it gets
Imagine if
harder.
you built a house in one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a boat.
kind of just light up. There's no reason for it. I think. I don't know. Do I actually have to dodge that? Will it hurt me? It will hurt me. Good to know.
They paused to catch their breath.
The chest!
It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
I want the chest. Did it just slow down time? And have I been on the ship before? There was a broken vase there.
He was in a swirl of newly remembered knowledge. He needed to focus.
Just gotta focus. Acceptable. How do I know where these platforms are taking me? They could take me for somewhere else for all I know. They could take me like completely far away. An enemy. Shield grunts will block your attacks. Grab and throw another grunt into them and his shield will be knocked away. Or can I counter him? I also actually forgot I have a throw attack. So there's that. What if I run out of grunts? Or other enemies? Doesn't that mean I can't throw anything into him? I guess more just spawned, just for the sake of him. But the boxes.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it. I was going to lead the Empire to a secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you still got a thing for her. Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!" Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor.
Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the mad rabbit, but now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
I see, so that's how they're gonna do it. So basically if I die in story, it sends me back because of this. So there's one right scenario, I guess. What kind of hero are you? A hero who always follows his heart. So now it lets me backtrack, right? New truth revealed. Lupino is a traitor. Tier 2 skills unlocked. There we go. New location unlocked. Desert Temple. View story. So there's like what? How many? 24 stories?